Yeah, Collinsville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a Kahok. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1 and 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm by my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapest crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right, now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm in the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
All the freshmen,
High school, champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening to everyone as we welcome you to Belleville West High School, where we have a little girls basketball action for you tonight as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the Belleville West Lady Maroons. My name is Todd Duke. We have Jack Easley from the Broadcast Club on the camera for us tonight, and we welcome you into tonight's pregame show, brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville at 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 618-343-3602 or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. We are on a little bit early tonight. That was due to a running clock in the fourth quarter of the JV game, the game in which Collinsville won by a score of 56-26. Sophomore Ashley Giannini with 19 points and sophomore Carly Call with 22 points in that contest. So they accounted for 41 of those 56 points, and they didn't even play in the fourth quarter. They were in the locker room getting ready with the varsity squad. That's what we're here to talk about, is the varsity team, as Collinsville comes into this contest with an overall record of 10-11. They are 4-3 in Southwestern Conference play under their fourth-year head coach Colin Moore, who now has a record of 43-58. Belleville West, they are 2-19. They are 0-7 in the Southwestern Conference under their first-year head coach Janelle Kuhn. And Collinsville comes in averaging 46.8 points per game, while Belleville West a little bit lower than that at 31 points per game. Collinsville defensively giving up 43.1 per game, while Belleville West is giving up a whopping 59 points per game. Lady Kahawks are trying to snap out of a two-game losing streak after losing both games at the Highland Midwinter Classic. Collinsville dropped their game to the host Lady Bulldogs 10 days ago, 56-38. Or just a few days ago, 56-38, in a game that saw Talisha Gilmore with 12 and Ella Guerrero with 11 lead the way for the Lady Kahawks. Guerrero went 3 of 5 from the three-point line, while Gilmore helped herself by going 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Collinsville followed that loss with a tough 54-51 loss to Waterloo at Highland. The Lady Kahawks took a 39-36 lead into the fourth quarter before the other Lady Bulldogs outscored Collinsville 18-12 in the fourth to pull out that 3-point win. Gilmore with a double-double, had 28 points and 11 rebounds. Guerrero pumped in 12 points for the only other double-digit score for Collinsville in that game. Lady Maroons are coming dangerously close to not being able to at least match their win total from a year ago when Belleville West went 4-22. After going 23-10 in the 2019-2020 season, Belleville West has struggled a bit. They went 10-5 in the pandemic-shortened season before going an even 14-14 in 21-22 before the big drop-off a year ago with that 4-win season. Belleville West comes into tonight's game on a 6-game losing streak after their second win of the year, a 46-40 win versus Cahokia back on December the 28th in the Muscuda Holiday Tournament. The Lady Maroons started the season with a 10-game losing streak before picking up their first win, a 54-26 win versus Granite City. Belleville West lost another 4 games in between their 2 wins against Granite City and Cahokia. Had a chance just a little while ago to catch up with Collinsville head coach Colin Moore. We will pass that conversation on to you next as the Chiropractic Works pregame show continues right here on the Kahok Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the Softwave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It's just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jason Regg, your Benjamin F. Edwards financial advisor, understands this. That's why Jason Regg is a proud supporter of your Collinsville Kahawks and the Kahok Sports Network, as well as the Kahok Educator of the Month Award. For all of your investment needs, see financial advisor and investment vice president Jason Regg at the Benjamin F. Edwards office in Collinsville, located at 1008 Vandalia Street, or call Jason Regg at 618-223-5215 or visit benjaminfedwards.com. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 1966 Vandalia, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is your one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pitmaster. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning sauces and rubs that supports our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop on by, see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the 4-time world champion Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com or call 618-855-8855.
We love to have you come work for the city of Collinsville. We have many positions available, from seasonal jobs to full-time opportunities in many of our departments. From police and fire to Gateway Center, Parks and Recreation, and City Hall. Our employees enjoy great benefits like comprehensive medical plans, paid time off, tuition reimbursement, and more. Visit the city's website, collinsvilleil.org, to apply and learn more about working for the city of Collinsville.
The OrthoGold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue, new injuries per se. Also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. We are at Belleville West High School tonight. A little girls basketball action for you. It's been a while since I've done some basketball. Hope I got my basketball shoes on. Joining us now is Collinsville's fourth-year head coach, Colin Moore. Let's travel back in time and the tournament in Highland. You had to play two teams named the Lady Bulldogs, which is very rare. So let's start with the game against the host Highland Lady Bulldogs.
Game against Highland, they have a post player, really good player. She came out and just kind of dominated the game. Hung in it in the first half. They were in a little bit of foul trouble. Came out in the third quarter. We just really couldn't string anything together. Felicia and Ella were the only ones really scoring. Just couldn't get that third scoring option going. And eventually they got up by about, 7-10 points. Had to play some more man-to-man. They did a good job of hanging on to the ball. It was about a 10-point game. I think got up to about 15. But we were in the game, just couldn't really score. Just a kind of a rough game. Just kind of a tough opponent. We knew they were going to be good. They have a good record. It's their host tournament. They're ready to play. Just wasn't our best showing, but really just couldn't score.
All right, let's move on to the other Lady Bulldogs. That would be Waterloo. Late lead you guys had there disappeared against a team that you beat by 28 points just 8 days earlier.
Yeah, they didn't have a player play the first time we played them. They have a Division I soccer player. They had played maybe a minute the first time she was coming off an ankle injury. She played in the tournament, and she just makes them immensely better. We scored the same amount of points pretty much against them both times. The second game, they made 10 3-pointers second game. Zone, man, double team. It didn't matter. They were just making shots. Going to give them a lot of credit. Our biggest Achilles heel in that game is just turnovers from some unlikely girls that usually don't turn the ball over. Kind of put us in a hole. We had a chance at the very end, wide open 3-pointer. Missed the rim. We had another chance at the buzzer to tie it up. So all in all, it was a close game. We wish we could have done better, but, they played a good game. We, once again, just couldn't get the stop when we needed to defensively.
All right, let's play the numbers game here. I'm going to throw some numbers out to you, and you tell me what you think of them. Right now, you're averaging 47 points a game.
I would say with who we play, that's fine. I wish it was a little more balanced sometimes. Sometimes we focus on, where two girls are scoring all the points. We've harped on the girls all year. We got to have more girls willing to shoot, willing to score, and just look like competent scorers out there.
39% from the field so far this year.
We just talked about that with the girls out there. We are, in my opinion, a better shooting team than what we've shot. We've ran stats and taken Talisha off the board, and she's shot around 50%. So everybody else just needs to step up and get focused, just make the shots they can take, and just about having confidence. The teams we beat, we shoot well. It's just confidence, having confidence in themselves. But overall, we're proud of the girls.
31% three-point shooting.
Anything in the 30s, I think, in high school girls basketball is commendable. Ella's done a great job shooting three-pointers. Mo's done a great job. I wish some of the other girls understand, you make one, shoot a couple more. They haven't got the flow of the game yet, but, we have a lot of girls that basketball is not necessarily their number one sport. So I think just the more they play, the more they learn about what's going on, the better they'll be.
25.9 rebounds per game.
We harp on rebounding all the time. We got probably the best rebounder we're ever going to have. But there's a lot of times when we play zone or things, our guards got to get in there and be scrappy, get those loose ball rebounds. The games that we've lost, some close games, our rebounding's definitely hurt us.
Let's break that down a little bit more. 16.9% rebounds or 16.9 per game defensively, 8.9 offensively.
Yeah, the defensive rebounds we talk about, if, Carson, Katie, Denasia, those other girls besides Talisha are getting defensive rebounds, it just helps our offense so much more. Sometimes when teams get set up or we have to walk the ball, we can struggle to score. Having some limited scoring options, we can get the ball off the court, and we always preach score before they set up and get a shot up before they set up. It just helps us get a better flow to the game.
All right, here's a stat that I like. 9.3 steals per game.
Yeah, we're aggressive. Girls do a good job of knowing when to go for steals, when not. Defensive rebounding and then getting steals, we need to score in transition. When teams get set up and they can double and triple team Talisha, it's hard for us. So those steals definitely lead us to some easy baskets.
All right, last one I got for you, 4.1 blocks per game.
That stems from Talisha a lot. I don't know if that's blocks always a good thing, because then you might be letting your girl get around you first. I don't know, but Carson and Denasia and Katie Bardwell definitely surprised you to get a block here and there. But overall, we definitely have a presence inside where teams don't like to come inside, so we got to keep doing that tonight.
All right, so you have Belleville West. Now you guys took care of them pretty well at your place earlier in the season. So what do you want to see out of your team tonight? We're getting close to the end of the year.
Yeah, it's what we've kind of been harped on. We know Ella's going to be open. We know she's going to shoot. We know Talisha's going to play well, work hard. We just want to have that third, fourth scorer step up. You know, if we can get more than 2 girls in double digits, I think it should be a pretty nice game for us tonight.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it, Todd. Thanks.
Colin Moore, your Collinsville Lady Kahok basketball head coach. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. When we come back, we'll throw the starters for both teams your way, and we'll throw some stats at you as well. All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the Shockwave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it, and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It's just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Looking for a more upscale place to have a few drinks and some great food? Look no further than the Speakeasy Parlor in Maryville. Come inside for some one-of-a-kind crafted cocktails and some elevated bar food that highlights fresh ingredients. Then, try your luck in the private slot machine room. And don't forget to check out the Speakeasy sister company, Plan Shop Live, just 3 doors down. Plan Shop Live is a health-focused lunch cafe open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 3. Speakeasy Parlor, 2713 North Center Street in Maryville. Open 7 days a week with happy hour specials during the week from 5 to 7 p.m. Speakeasy Parlor in Maryville, 618-205-3540. All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number 1 on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent service staff. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. And of course, All Pro Tees is your destination for everything Collinsville Kahawks. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville at 2240 South Morrison Avenue. Online at allprotees.com. Right across the street from Kahok Stadium. All Pro Tees, 618-344-2200. No one likes a dirty house. It's work that almost no one wants to do. Why not get someone to do that work for you? Kara Gray with Rags to Riches Cleaning Service would love to take that task off your to-do list. Kara is a homegrown Collinsville High School graduate and the owner of Rags to Riches. From floors to ceilings, from baseboards to light fixtures, Rags to Riches can clean them all. No job is too big or too small. Call Kara Gray at Rags to Riches Cleaning Service to schedule a free estimate today at 618-979-9634 or visit Rags to Riches Cleaning Service on Facebook.
And once again, we welcome you back to Belleville West High School. My name is Todd Duke. Jack Easley from the Kahok Broadcasting Club on the camera for us tonight. We are just about ready to go here between Collinsville and Belleville West. Again, we'll remind you that the JV girls won 56-26. They had a running clock in the fourth quarter. They're playing over at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium tonight as well as the boys take on Highland. They had a freshman game as well as a JV game, and then the varsity game. The freshman game was won by Collinsville 59-44. The JV game is in the fourth quarter, and I have been told by Mr. Chris Keller that they also have a running clock in that fourth quarter, as after the end of the third quarter, Collinsville was up by a score of 54-23. So, looks like things are winding down here, and the boys on the varsity side are going to be a little later than they're normally used to. So, that's what is going on at this point. All right, here are your starters. We'll begin with Belleville West. You will find Milena Lewis, the 6-foot junior, on the floor. Olivia Missy, a 5'5" junior. Miria Hall, a 5'4" junior. Kennedy Williams, a 5'2" senior. And Noraya Nuri, a 5'6" senior. It is the usual starting five for Collinsville. That includes Lily Carlisle, the 5'5" junior. Ella Guerrero, the 5'5" senior. Katie Bardwell, the 5'9" senior. Carson Mode, the 5'10" junior. And Talisha Gilmore, the 6'1" junior. I will warn everybody right now that we will have a post-game show. We're just not going to have a post-game interview. You see the bleachers on the other side and how they are out and everybody can sit on them. Well, we are over here on the opposite side and they are not out. So I told the assistant coaches for Coach Colin Moore that they didn't have to worry about scaling the wall. I said, there is a rope up here I could throw down and you guys could come up that way, but they didn't want to do that either. So Nuri gets things scored, gets things started for Belleville West. Collinsville trying to turn the ball over, and now we're going to have a jump ball called, and the possession arrow is going to remain in favor of Collinsville. So Nuri gets things started with her first 2 points of this game, and for Nuri, she comes in having scored 93 on the year. Leading scorer is Jalea Sparks, who has 178 points on the year for Belleville West. Talisha Gilmore leads Collinsville with 375. Here's a three-point try by Katie Bardwell that misses the mark, and then it ends up going out of bounds, and Collinsville will turn the ball over. Ella Guerrero, she needs one more point to get to 200. She right now sits at 199, and I'm sure that she'll get there in this game. Let's hope so anyway. Here is Hall. Hall gets the ball all the way up to Lewis. Lewis turns around in the paint, takes the shot, can't get it to go, but there is Nuri with another two-pointer. So just like that, Belleville West goes up by a score of 4-0. Here is Guerrero to Carson Mode inside the paint. Gilmore off-balance shot. She was falling backwards as she took it, but Collinsville takes care of the rebound up underneath. Gilmore once again will take a shot, but this time she is fouled, and she will be heading to the line to shoot two. Foul is going to be called against Olivia Missy. So Missy will pick up the first foul of this game. Talisha Gilmore will go to the free throw line where she is shooting 55.6% on the year. 133 shots from the free throw line for Talisha this year. 74 times she has made those. And the first one, no good. Wanted to go in, but just wouldn't fall. One more shot coming up for Talisha. We're just underway, 1 minute and 6 seconds in to this first quarter. Gilmore, one more shot, and this one she makes. Collinsville is on the board. We are up here wondering why the school bell keeps on going off, and Jack's like, dude, it's like 9 minutes ago. Every 9 minutes to 6 minutes it goes off. I don't know. I don't work here. Off of the high glass, won't fall. Collinsville, they will pick up the rebound. That'll belong to Lily Carlisle. Carlisle brings it up over here on this near side, trying to get a little separation between her and Hall. Now up to Mode. And Carson back out to the top of the key for Carlisle. Carlisle over to Mode in front of the Belleville West bench to the free throw line for Bardwell. Now into the corner. And here's the three-point shot in. That one's good by Lily Carlisle. And just like that, Collinsville ties this thing up. We are knotted at 4. Belleville West, they bring the ball up. Stop in the backcourt and then get it up to Nuri. Nuri over to Missy. Missy gets it across the line. Back to Nuri. She dribbles and drives, and she is fouled. And Collinsville's first foul is going to belong to Katie Bardwell. 4-4, 6:04 left to play here in this first quarter. 62-33, final score from Virgil Fletcher in the JV game. So far it's been all Collinsville here on this Tuesday night. Nuri at the free throw line makes her first one. And from the free throw line this year, Miss Nuri is 58.5%, 31 of 53, and she will miss on the second one, so a 1-point lead now for Belleville West. Collinsville picks up that rebound, and then a whistle on a travel by Lily Carlisle, and that's a second turnover for Collinsville. All right, Maroons head back down, 5-4 in favor of the host Lady Maroons of Belleville West, and a turnover, first one of the game for Belleville West. Collinsville trying to take advantage of it and trying to take their first lead. Here is Bardwell onto the wing, now into the corner for Mode. She'll launch a three-point shot. That one just skips across the rim, and the rebound this time belongs to Belleville West. Lady Maroons bring it up, and a little bit of a reach-in chopping foul there on Talisha Gilmore, and that'll be her first, team second. 5:35 left to play here in this opening quarter. Glad that you are with us. We got more Belleville West Collinsville action coming for you tomorrow. More ladies action too, this time from Camelot Bowl. That game was that match was supposed to be played yesterday, but as we know, we had a little bit of an ice situation around here. Here is a two-point shot that goes in for Kennedy Williams, and back to a three-point lead now for Belleville West, 7-4. 5:15 left to play here in this opening quarter. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero comes across the timeline. One-arm pass over to Bardwell. Bardwell just inside the right wing. Up underneath. Gilmore off the glass. Good for two. And Talisha Gilmore picks up her first two-point field goal of the night, and that gets Collinsville once again back to within one. Maroons bring it up. Giannini came in. She replaced Carson Mode. And a baseline drive there by Hall. Kicks it back out. Now Hall with it again at the top of the key. She'll drive into the lane. No good. And blocked out and stolen by Gilmore. Collinsville brings it back up. Bardwell right at the end of the bench. Back to Bardwell for three, and that one's good. And Collinsville picks up their second three-pointer of the night, and that means that Janelle Kuhn is going to call a timeout. So a Belleville West timeout will send us to our first break, and it is a 30-second timeout. So we'll be back here in that amount of time on the Kahok Sports Network.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Back here at Belleville West High School, Todd Duke, Jack Easley along with you. That big three-pointer by Katie Bardwell gave Collinsville their first lead of this game. Kahawks go up 9-7 with 4.5 left to play here in quarter number one. So 3 points from Carlisle, 3 points from Bardwell, 3 points from Gilmore. Only not on a three-point shot for Talisha. And that gives Collinsville their 9 points. Here come the Maroons, and they throw the ball away. Third turnover for Belleville West. Collinsville will get the ball back and see if they can add on to that lead. Here comes Jack's looking at his watch going like, how long ago was that last bell? And that one was almost thrown away. Pushed out of bounds by Lewis, so Collinsville will keep it, and the inbound pass will be triggered by Giannini in between the end of the bench and the end of the scoring table. And Guerrero, she'll collect it and drive in underneath the basket to Bardwell. Bardwell off the rim, rolls out the other side. Rebound belongs to Guerrero. Kick back outside. Carly Call into the game. Here is Carlisle going for her second three-point shot, but that one missed everything, and Collinsville will turn the ball over for the third time. Each team now with 3 turnovers. As Carson Mode will check back in. Carlisle will head to the bench. 2 leading scorers in the JV game out there, and Carly Call and Ashley Giannini. Giannini had 19. Carly Call had 22. Here are the Maroons. Bounce onto the wing in front of the Kahawk bench into the corner. 3-point shot, nothing but net there for Kennedy Williams. And all of a sudden, Belleville West has their lead back, but Collinsville turns the ball over as they head back down the other way, and now the Maroons try another 3-point shot, and that one's good. Williams with back-to-back 3-point shots. And all of a sudden, it's a 13-9 contest. Here is Guerrero over to Carly Call. Call hits a 3-point shot. We got 3-point shots raining in all over the place around here. Oh, wrong team. 13-12. Belleville West goes up by 1. And 3 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back up. Giannini up to Call. Call back to Giannini in the paint. She has the ball knocked out of her hands. And Collinsville will get to keep it. as Carly Van Dyke will enter the game. Gilmore back into the game as well. Guerrero and Bardwell go to the bench. And Collinsville goes back to work. Into Van Dyke. She'll launch a three-point shot right off the get-go, and that one falls a little short. And the ball goes out of bounds off of the shoes of Sparks. So the Kahawks will get to keep it. Inbound pass comes right back to where it came from. That was Giannini, who gives it up now to Van Dyke. Into this near side for Call. Back over to the other side now for Mode. Mode finds Gilmore. Gilmore into the perimeter. Comes back out over on the far side sideline into the corner. Back over to Mode. Back to Gilmore. Offset free throw line. Over to Call. Back over to Mode. Mode dribbles and drives. And up underneath the basket, a foul. And that one's going to belong to Lewis against Gilmore. And Talicia's going to go back to the free throw line. 2:22 left to play here in this first quarter. 13-12 in favor of Belleville West, but Gilmore has a chance to tie it up here at the free throw line, where she went 1 of 2 in her previous trip here in this first quarter. First one, no good. So now just a chance to tie. Talicia, the 6'1 junior. And the second one won't fall either. And the rebound belongs to Belleville West. They'll give it up to Nuri. Nuri will get the ball over to Williams. Williams has the hot hand right now, so why not? All the way up to Lewis. Lewis over into the far side now for Sparks. Sparks with a big three-point shot. That one's no good. And the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Lady Kahawks bring it back up. Van Dyke over to Call. Out front now for Mode for three, and Mode gets in on the three-point action. The only one who's not got a three-pointer right now is the three-point specialist, El Guerrero. So Collinsville retakes the lead, 15-12, and they get the rebound after another missed shot. 15-13, excuse me. All the way up to Giannini. Giannini off the glass, can't get it to fall in. Gilmore with the rebound. She can't get it to fall in either, and this time the rebound belongs to Belleville West. Lady Maroons bring it up. Here is Williams. Williams across the line gets it up to Hall. Hall thought about the three, instead gives it to Nuri. Nuri just outside the lane, takes the shot, won't fall for her either. This time it is Van Dyke with the rebound for Collinsville. Gets the ball across the line to Mode. Mode, a bounce pass to Call. Call, a sling into the corner for Giannini for three, and that one skips right over the net, but there is a rebound once again by Gilmore, and this time the putback is good, and Talicia now up to 5 points. That extends Collinsville's lead out to 4. Here is Sparks. Sparks over on the right wing. Had that ball knocked out of her hands, but when Mode grabbed it, she had half of a tennis shoe out of bounds. So a very quick exchange of turnovers there by each team. And Olivia Missy will handle the inbound responsibilities as she comes in and takes the place of Sparks and then gets it right back. Here is Missy. Had the ball knocked out of her hands, and she'll get to keep 55 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. 17-13 in favor of Collinsville. Kahawks playing a little bit of defense right now. Bounce pass over to Hall. Hall in the slot, brings it around to the left wing and throws the ball out of bounds, but they're going to say that Carly Call tipped it first. Inbound pass comes right back in, and Williams will start all over again. Bounce pass out to Nuri. Nuri on the deep right wing, over to the left side now for Missy. Missy gives it up to Nuri in the paint. Nuri turns around, takes the shot. That's good for 2. And Nuri now has 7. 2-point contest. Here is Carly Call. Call to Gilmore. Gilmore one step off the glass, comes out the other side. And the rebound being fought for over in the corner, and we're going to have a foul called. This one's going to go against Lewis. And Lewis will pick up her second. Team's third. And Collinsville makes a wholesale player change as all the starters come back in now. The original 5 starters back out on the floor. Here is Bardwell with the inbound to Guerrero. Guerrero, no-look pass over her shoulder to Bardwell. 3-point shot on the way. That one's no good. Rebound belongs to Belleville West. Collinsville back on the defensive side of things. To Nuri in the paint. Nuri double team, but finds a way to get out of it. Off the high glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound belongs to Belleville West. And a shot at the buzzer is good by Nuri. And that is the way that the first quarter comes to a close. And that will tie us at 17 after 1 quarter of play. Quarter number 2, that's what we have coming your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Are you in need of a new mailbox to go with your new home? How about a new mailbox to replace your old one? Look no further than Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes in Collinsville. From economy to custom, Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes can create a mailbox that suits your needs. Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes is licensed and insured. They use only high-quality materials and offer a satisfaction guarantee policy. Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes can also make your very own axe throwing set, hanging or standing. Whether you need that axe throwing set or a new mailbox, you need Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes in Collinsville. For more information, get a hold of Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes at 618-680-0208 or online at needanewmailbox.com.
Back here at Belleville West High School, Todd Duke is my name, and Jack Easley from the Kahok Broadcasting Club on the camera for us tonight. We appreciate him coming out here. We kind of figured that the Roseman brothers would be busy since they are doing the home game on the Kahok Broadcasting Club Sports Network, Kahok Sports Broadcast Club Students Network, something like that. I'm the one who made the thing up, and I can't even remember what to call it. 17-17 after 1 quarter of play. Belleville West hanging tough against these Collinsville Kahawks. Maroons have the ball. Williams shoves it right in front of the Collinsville bench over to Hall. Back to the top of the key for Missy. Missy fires it back over to Hall. Hall inside the perimeter to Nuri. Nuri, 1 bounce, 2 bounces, gives it up once again to Missy. And Missy tried a bounce pass into Hall, but Hall wasn't ready for it. And Collinsville will try to take advantage of the 5th Lady Maroons turnover. We're knotted at 17. And now Collinsville will turn the ball over. That would be the 6th one for the Lady Kahawks. And now a travel will even that back up at 6 each. Pass comes in, and Bardwell heads up and gives it up now for Lily Carlisle. Now in front of the Belleville bench for Bardwell. She'll launch a 3-point shot. That one rolls across the rim. And the rebound belongs to Collinsville. And up underneath the basket. Nice feed, but too hard of a shot off the glass for Gilmore. But another rebound handled by the Kahawks. Bardwell offset free throw line. Takes a shot. Can't get it to go. And then Gilmore tried to rebound, but she was kind of pushed in the back a little bit. And it's going to be another foul coming up here for Belleville West. This one's going to go against Nuri. That'll be her first, team first here in the second. And over to Guerrero. Guerrero will launch her first 3-point shot. That one's no good. And the rebound belongs to Belleville West. Maroons bring it back up. Here is Nuri. Nuri over on the far sideline now for Williams. Williams out to the top of the key. And continues her motion now just outside the lane. Picks up her dribble, gives it back to Nuri. Nuri out front. And Collinsville, nice job there. Talisha Gilmore swatted that ball away. Collinsville comes up with it. Here's Carlisle into the corner now for Guerrero. Guerrero right at the end of the bench. Gives it up now for Bardwell. Free throw line shot, no good. Collinsville's taking a lot of quality shots here, but they're just not finding the center of that basket. Just missing on the front of the rim. That one missed on the fat part of the iron, and now we're going to have a double dribble called against Belleville West. Collinsville will get the ball back. Giannini will check back in. And Collinsville will begin their ascent back up into the offensive side. Here is Carly Call. Call under fingertip roll. Can't get it to fall. Rebound belongs to Gilmore, but then Nuri clamps onto it as well. We're going to have a jump ball called, and I am not in any position to see the possession arrow. It's on the front of the scorer's table, and I'm behind the scorer's table, but it's going to stay with Collinsville. Into the corner it goes for Guerrero. Guerrero back out front now for Giannini. Giannini to Bardwell. Bardwell, one dribble, back out front. Giannini from three, top of the key, good. There you go. Ashley Giannini gets in on the three-point fun. That breaks a 17-17 tie. We went through the first almost 2.5 minutes with no score here in this second quarter. Now over onto the far side, picked up by Williams. Williams into the paint, takes a weird off-balance shot because she was fouled. And the first foul of the second half is going to belong to Ashley Giannini. And to the free throw line, Williams. If she can hit those three-pointers like she was earlier, she should have no problem with those. Williams coming in at 38.5, so I don't know. And the next one good as well. Collinsville brings it up the other way. Outside it goes to Giannini, and shot partially blocked there. Well, I keep on putting it on the wrong side. 20-19, Collinsville up by one. Just under 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Here's Williams, second quarter. Here's Williams again. It's a little warm up here. I'm sweating. You know, it's kind of not cold outside, but I got a hoodie on. But up top here, man, this is where all the heat rises, so it's a little warm. Inbound pass comes into Nuri. Nuri at the free throw line. Backs up to the top of the key, gives it up now, and over on the far side it goes for Sparks. Sparks offset free throw line. Takes the shot, no good. Collinsville comes down with the rebound. Back the other way we go. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero, one-arm pass to Gilmore. Gilmore gets double-teamed off the high glass, good for two. And Talisha now up to 7 points. And Collinsville stretches that lead out to 3. 22-19, 4:20 left to play here in this first half. Top of the key for Nuri. Nuri brings it all the way out now and gives it up to Missy. Nuri back at the free throw line, back to Missy. Kicks it outside for Sparks. Sparks with a three-point shot that hits the bottom of the rim. And Collinsville will take care of the rebound after the missed three-point shot by Belleville West. Over to Giannini, who gives to Bardwell. Bardwell into the paint, takes the shot, and that one rolls all the way around and won't fall in. And the next rebound belongs to Belleville West. They get it up quickly. Here is Nuri. Nuri off the glass too hard. And the next rebound comes all the way out to Carly Call. Carly over on the right wing, gives it up to Guerrero. Top of the key now for Gilmore. Back to Ella. Ella in the slot, backs herself up toward that Belleville West logo here at midcourt. Over to Giannini. Back over to Carly Call. Call gets it up to Bardwell. Bardwell just outside the lane, and a turnaround shot, no good. And Gilmore will be heading back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Wright picks up her first foul, and Gilmore is 1 for 4 from the line tonight here in this first half. First one's good. That one looked good. (23-19). Keep on putting scores on the wrong side of this scoreboard. Can you tell it's been a while since I've even done this? The only thing I had last week was 2 hockey games. I haven't had a basketball game in a while. I can't even remember the last time I did a boys game. Gilmore makes good on both. That's what we like to see. And here come the Maroons. And Lily Carlisle clamps onto the ball. And the possession arrow in favor of Belleville West, so the Maroons will get to keep it. 3:15 left to play here in this first half. Inbound pass comes into Williams. Williams all the way back at the midcourt stripe. Being bothered there by Giannini. Gets the ball up to Nuri. Nuri, bounce, and heads backwards with a couple of steps. And then over onto the far side, it goes to Missy. Back over to Williams. Oh, my. Williams hitting threes from everywhere. That is her third three-point shot of this game. And all 3 of them have come from well deep. That gets Belleville West back to within 2. Here is Denasia Willis, who's into the game for the first time. Over to Van Dyke. She'll launch a three. That one hits the inside of the rim, but there is Carlisle pulling down the rebound now for Collinsville. Back out to Giannini. Into the paint. Gilmore, one bounce off the glass. Good. Count the bucket and the bruise. Coach Kuhn doesn't like it. Gilmore picks up 2. And a chance for a three-point play. And the foul belongs to Nuri. That'll be her second. And Gilmore back up at the free throw line, trying to make it 3 for her last 3. Excuse me. And that one's good. Got to have those. All the way up to Hall. Hall back out on the left wing, gives it up to Nuri. Nuri back over to Hall. That one's tipped out of bounds. Nice catch there by Brandon Hinson. He said he wanted me to interview him. He said he has the answer to every question I'd ever ask him. Somehow I believe him, too. Here is Hall into Nuri. Nuri in the paint. Takes the shot and good. And Nuri brings her team back to within 3. And now we're going to have a turnover by Collinsville. Carson Mode will check back into the game. Willis will go to the bench. And the Maroons bring it up. Here is Hall. Hall, left-hand dribble. Picks up that dribble, gives it up to Nuri. Nuri back at the logo. She throws the ball up onto the wing, and that is Williams. Williams gives it back to Nuri on a give and go. High off the glass, won't fall. Rebound belongs to Guerrero. Collinsville brings it back up. 1:45 left to play here in this first half. Collinsville up by 3. Gilmore makes it more. So Alicia now with 14 points here in this first half. And Collinsville extends that lead out to 5. Here is Hall. Hall in front of the Kahok bench. Gives it up to Nuri. Nuri back over and then up underneath and into the paint. We're going to have a foul called against Carson Mode. And to the free throw line will be Vinay Brown, I believe. Unless it was a non-shooting foul. Yep, it is. Wasn't sure if she was in the midst of taking the shot or not, but that is the freshman, Vinay Brown, 5'4" freshman. She'll trigger the inbound pass, offset to the left of her basket. Comes in for Sparks. Sparks, front of the free throw line, takes the shot, and after a couple of bounces, it falls in. And for Jayla Sparks, that's her first 2 points of this game, brings the Maroons back to within 3. There's Van Dyke, give to Guerrero. Guerrero kicks it back out for Mode. Mode with a 3-point shot. That one finds its way home. And Mode has 6 points. Both of them have come off of 3-point shots. Under a minute to go. Here's Williams. Williams turns over on the left wing, gives it up over onto the right side for Brown. Into the corner it goes. 3-point shot skips across the rim out of the hands of Wright. Collinsville brings it back up. Guerrero off the glass, can't get it to fall. And the rebound this time belongs to Belleville West. Here is Williams, has the ball knocked out of her hands, but Sparks, well, thought she found the handle, but she'll get a little bit of an assist there from Brown. And then Sparks drives just off the free throw line, takes the shot. That one's out of bounds. And Collinsville will see if they can take advantage of turnover number 9 for Belleville West. Inbound pass comes in from Carson Mode to Ella Guerrero. Guerrero dribbles her way into the paint. Takes a shot, arcing shot at that. And then the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Belleville West. So Collinsville will get to reset their offense with 13.1 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. Got the Woods Basement Systems halftime show coming up for you here at the end of this first half. Gilmore off, can't get it, gets her own rebound, puts it up, still won't go in. And this time the rebound belongs to the Lady Maroons. They'll bring it back up. Just a couple of seconds left, 1.5 now, as we get a foul by Collinsville. This one's going to go against Gilmore, and that'll be her second. Each team with 3 here in quarter number 2. So the inbound pass going to be triggered once again by the freshman Brown, but only 1.5 seconds in which to work with here for Belleville West. 32-26 in favor of Collinsville. Out it goes, Sparks, right at the buzzer, no good. And that is the way that the first half comes to a close. Collinsville up 32-26. Time now for the Woods Basement Systems halftime show, brought to you by Woods Basement Systems in Collinsville. All things basementy. Woods Basement Systems, working to keep homes dry since 1986. You can give Wood Basement Systems a call at their Collinsville headquarters. That number, 618-708-4055. Halftime show comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in Uptown Collinsville. The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahawk sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs, you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers and sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest beer in town. Plus, they have an in-house DJ on Friday and Saturday nights. Dine in and catch a game or order carry-out with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 118 East Main Street in Uptown Collinsville. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-223-1948.
The Collinsville Area Community Foundation is our community's charitable foundation. We connect people, support programs, and guide resources to help our community thrive. Our board is made up of local leaders that donate their time and expertise to identify opportunities for long-term community impact in and around Collinsville. Find out more about scholarships, grants, and ways to give back to the city we love by visiting collinsvillefoundation.com.
Schaefer Excavating and Demolition in Pontoon Beach provides complete commercial, industrial, and residential demolition and excavating services. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is family owned and operated by former Kahawks since 1980 and have over 4 decades serving the Metro East. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is your choice for quality and experienced work at a reasonable price. Schaefer's does jobs of any size, whether digging for water and sewer lines, site preparation, or building demolition. Schaefer's can do it all. Schaefer's Excavating and Demolition also sells backfill, topsoil, loam, and other materials. Licensed, bonded, and insured, from earth moving and land clearing to building and demolition and road construction to septic and sewer system work. Call the experienced crew at Schaefer Excavating and Demolition, 618-931-6237.
Looking for good food, good times, and good people? Look no further than the Bridge Inn in Caseyville. Just over the bridge from the Kahawk Stadium, Bridge Inn features a friendly and courteous staff that serves up the coldest drinks and the best food in the Metro East. Lunch and dinner is available daily with a breakfast menu every Saturdays and Sunday morning. And don't forget about fantastic fish fry Fridays. Bridge Inn also features pool tournaments on most weekends and a gaming area for the over 21 crowd. Bridge Inn in Caseyville. Check them out at 519 North Main Street in Caseyville. Call for carry-out orders at 618-344-3530. The best is yet to come at the Bridge Inn in Caseyville, 618-344-3530.
Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Harrod Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And just off the square's turf, Cold Harold, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Harold. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Harold. Two great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois.
And once again, we welcome you back to Belleville West High School. My name is Todd Duke. Jack Easley on the camera for us tonight. Giving you the nice wide open look here at the gym floor. We'll throw that back out toward the middle. All right, halftime stats that we have for you. Leading scorer in this one is Talisha Gilmore. She has 14 points. Collinsville has 6 from Carson Moden and 3 each from Lily Carlisle, Katie Bardwell, Ashley Giannini, and Carly Call, and all of those three-pointers were from three-point shots. Belleville West, their scoring is a little bit more condensed. 13 belongs to Kennedy Williams, 11 for Mariah Nuri, and Jalea Sparks has 2 from the lines. Collinsville, 6 of 11 from beyond the three-point stripe, while Belleville West has hit 3 of 6. All 3 of those belong to Kennedy Williams from the free throw lines. Each team has hit 4. Collinsville's is 4 of 7. While Belleville West has hit 4 of 6. The Kahawks controlling the boards on the rebound battle. 19 rebounds for Collinsville compared to 10 for Belleville West. Collinsville has turned the ball over 7 times compared to 9 for the Maroons. We were tied 17-17 at the end of one quarter, and then Collinsville outscoring Belleville West in that second quarter 15-9 to give Collinsville a 32-26 lead at the end of one half of play. Here's what we know so far. The game before this one here at this court was won by Collinsville 56-26. Ashley Giannini with 19 points. Carly Call had 22 points. And the boys are playing at home tonight against Highland, and the freshman team won 59-44. The JV team won 62-33, and so far no update from Chris Kettler over at the gym. I'm guessing since they got started late, they had 3 games on the main floor there at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, so the boys game got started just a little bit late, so probably not through with quarter number 1 yet. Anyway, that's going to do it for the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. Again, if you have water coming into your house, that's not a good thing. Woods Basement System, they can help by giving them a call at their Collinsville location. That number is 618-708-4055. Second half action comes your way next on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville or Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside All-Star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 in Collinsville or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Choose experience, choose Lakeside. Looking for a new place to catch the game with a cold drink and some great food? Look no further than 1101 Bar and Grill in Caseyville. 1101 Bar and Grill features pizza, burgers, wraps, and salads, plus 7 large screen TVs to catch the latest Kahok games and all of the pro sports across the spectrum, and all the college football and basketball you can handle. 1101 Bar and Grill in Caseyville, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Call 1101 Bar and Grill for carryout orders at 618-223-1332. And once again, welcome back to Belleville West. Todd Duke is my name. Jack Easley on the camera. 32-26 for Collinsville against Belleville West. Belleville West has only won a couple of games this year. So Collinsville has their work cut out for them because this team is pretty scrappy here tonight so far. See what the Kahawks have in mind for half number 2 after both teams make adjustments. We're underway. Collinsville has the ball first, and the Kahawks lead by 6. Here's Guerrero. Handoff goes to Carlisle. Carlisle over onto the far side now for Bardwell. Bardwell all the way back over for Guerrero. Guerrero thought about that 3-4 moment. That space was closed off by Missy. Here's Gilmore, a little off-balance shot, can't get it to go, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Missy, although Coach Kuhn doesn't believe so. So Bardwell will inbound and do so all the way out top of the key for Mode. Into the corner it goes to Bardwell. Up into the paint, Gilmore gets double teamed, takes the shot, can't get it to fall. And the rebound, or the loose ball, I don't know if that hit anything or not, belongs to Belleville West. So the Maroons, they bring the ball up. Here is Williams. Williams had 3 3-pointers. The only 3-pointers that Belleville West made in that first half belonged to Williams. Now she picks up her dribble and gives it up, and a nice little steal by Carlisle. She'll come in all alone off the glass, rolls all the way around the rim, and Lily now has 5 points here in this contest, and Collinsville extends that lead out to 8. Here is Williams once again. Williams gets double teamed on the outside. Now we're going to have a timeout called. It is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll step aside for about 30 seconds as well. And we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network. Todd Duke here, proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing: taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers, in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union Strong. We are Kahawk Strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Go Kahawks! Coach Kuhn likes to take those timeouts early, and that ball is going to be saved by Belleville West, but they saved it right into the hands of Bardwell. So back the other way we go. Here is Carlisle. Carlisle will give the ball to Gilmore off the high glass, good for 2. And Gilmore now with 16 points. Collinsville extends that lead, and right now they have held Belleville West scoreless. Another turnover. Collinsville trying to turn this into 2 points. Gilmore with the rebound. She'll get fouled by Williams. And Talisha Gilmore will head back to the free throw line, where she has the only free throws in that first half. She went 4 of 7. Williams will pick up her first foul of this game. First foul of the second half, as Sparks gets ready to check back in. But first, Gilmore with a free throw shot. Good. Jayla Sparks checks back in. Collinsville extends that lead out to 11 points now. Another chance here for Gilmore. Talisha. Can't make both. Rebound after the fact belongs to Belleville West, and the Maroons move the ball back up once again. Here is a shot from the top of the key. That one's no good, and the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring the ball back up. Here is Carlisle. Carlisle out front now for Bardwell. Bardwell into the paint. Gilmore off the glass, can't get it to fall, and the rebound belongs to Belleville West once again. Then we get a whistle right after that. Another turnover by Belleville West, and Collinsville right now during the first 2 minutes of this third quarter has held Belleville West scoreless. Kahawks trying to extend the lead. Here is Guerrero right at the end of her bench. Shovel pass over to Carson Mode. Offset free throw line, and Gilmore was going to go up for the rebound, but that ball went the complete opposite way. She thought it was going to come out. And then the rebound belongs to Belleville West, and out of bounds, and another turnover by Belleville West. Carlisle almost snuck in there for another steal as Giannini and Carly Call. Ashley Giannini, Carly Call, the two leading scorers in the JV game, check back in. Carlisle and Mode to the bench for Collinsville. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero across the logo at midcourt. Settles in over there on the far side, brings it around to the top of the key, and then a pass to Bardwell. Bardwell just outside the lane, looking for some room, none there. Back outside will go, back inside will go to Gilmore, and her shot is another foul, and Talisha Gilmore will head back to the free throw line. Boys basketball game is on the Kahok Broadcast Club Students Network. I'm sorry, but my phone, it's a long story, but we'll tell you anyway. I had to, apparently, my password to my Google account at the high school or at the school district expired. They told me to change it. I tried changing it 3 times and it wouldn't take it. So now I've been locked out of everything Google, which includes the YouTube channel, so I can't even watch on my phone, which is what I normally do to make sure I'm still on the air. So, yeah. I just happened to look down on the computer and see what was going on and saw the message there from someone. All that stuff's always posted on our Facebook page, so if you just pay attention to the Facebook page, you'll know what's going on. We posted both of those this morning. Foul coming up. This one's going to belong to Bardwell. And Melena Lewis will go up to the free throw line for the first time. 50% shooter from there this year, and she made the first one. She's on the board for the first time. And that is the first point in the second half for Belleville West, and it comes with 5:12 left to go here in this third quarter. One more shot coming up for the 6-foot junior. No good. And the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back up. Here is Bardwell. Gets it up to Guerrero. Guerrero all the way out, top of the key for Gilmore. Kicks it back out for Bardwell. Over to Call into the corner for Giannini. Giannini, a pass up underneath, and that one will fall in for Gilmore. And Collinsville extends that lead once again. 40-27. 4:45 to play here in this third quarter. Here is Lewis again. She'll have to back it up and give it up now for Sparks. Sparks had her elbow on the line, on the baseline, while she was on the ground with the ball. That is out of bounds. And Collinsville will try yet to score some more points off of the Belleville West turnovers. Here's Carly Call, wide open for 3. A little bit too strong on that one. Giannini back up off the glass. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled. This one's going to belong against Olivia Missy. That'll be her second. And to the free throw line will be Ashley Giannini. Giannini on the year, 2 of 3 on the varsity side for Collinsville from the free throw line. Hits that fat, creased part of that iron and came flat out. One more shot coming up here for Giannini. Bardwell and Guerrero to the bench. Van Dyke and Willis come back in for Collinsville, and the second one good
for Giannini. So she now has 4 points after a first half three-pointer. Bowling for you tomorrow. Same two schools going at it. Belleville West and Collinsville from Camelot Bowl. It is our final bowling match of the year. That one gets away, and then Belleville West finds the handle once again. They get it up to Lewis. Lewis high off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound. That one's put back up and in. And Lewis has her first 2-point basket of the night. Matter of fact, that's the first 2-point basket of the second half for Belleville West, and it comes halfway through quarter number 3. And Collinsville will turn the ball over for the first time here in the second half. Mode will check back in. 41-29. Collinsville has the lead. Lady Maroons with the ball. Here is Lewis. Lewis had the hot hand from beyond the three-point stripe earlier. Now, other Lewis, or excuse me, that was Williams with the hot hand. Off the glass, finally fell in for Melikiah Wright. And now a couple of back-to-back 2-point field goals here. Here's Carson Mode for 3. Line drive shot, won't fall. Ball goes into the corner, saved by Willis, but right into the hands of Lewis. Out we go to Sparks. Sparks gets double teamed near the end of her bench. Finds a little avenue there with a bounce pass to Williams. Over on the far side for Hall. Hall, baseline shot. She's fouled from behind by Van Dyke. Carly will pick up her first foul. 41-31. Collinsville leads by 10. 3:28 left to play here in this third quarter. Miria Hall at the free throw line. 52.8 from the charity stripe this year. And can't get the first one to fall. Blues were at home. I didn't have anything at halftime. That's because they are just now starting at Calgary. A little bit of a late start because they're out west. Rebound after another miss belongs to Collinsville. And a travel. That was a weird travel. Elo Guerrero will check back in. And here is Sparks. Sparks bounce pass to Williams. Williams back over to Sparks. Sparks tried to bounce pass. That one almost got blocked out and stolen by Collinsville. And another little hop, skip, and a jump. And a high shot won't go. And the rebound belongs to who wants it. It's on the ground. Belleville West ends up with it. Here's Sparks. Sparks trying real hard to turn the ball over. And now we're going to have a jump ball called. Possession arrow remains in favor of Belleville West. Carlisle will check back in. We traded in the ice yesterday for the fog today. Boy, it was foggy on the drive out here. Inbound pass comes in from Sparks. She gets it right back. Drives baseline, takes the off-balance shot, hits the side of the backboard, and somehow or another she finds the rebound. Collinsville tips the ball away, and the Kahawks steal it. And we'll begin their ascent back into the offensive side. Guerrero for 3 from the sideline. No good. And then Collinsville ends up with the ball out of bounds. Maroons bring the ball back up. Into the corner it goes. A little dribble drive there to Brown, and Brown turns the ball over. That is the 17th turnover for Belleville West. Carlisle for 3, yes! Lily Carlisle with a 3-point shot, her second one of the night. Timeout on the floor. We will step aside as well, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Chapman Trucking, LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking, LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking, LLC. 618-960-9346 or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
Once again, we welcome you back here to Belleville West. Todd Duke is my name. Jack Easley on the camera for us tonight. Olivia Missy checks back into the game. And Belleville West moves the ball up. There is Lewis. Lewis gets double teamed up underneath. Now kicking it back outside, and that is Missy once again. She gets double teamed on the baseline. They'll kick it back out to Williams. Williams bounces the ball over here for Hall. She takes a shot from beyond the three-point stripe. Can't get it to fall. And the rebound belongs to Collinsville. K-Hawks work it back up. Giannini, no look pass to Mode. Mode from about 10 feet out. Can't get it to fall. Next rebound belongs to Belleville West, and we have a whistle. Ashley Giannini will pick up her second foul. Here are the Maroons trying to dent into this lead, and Collinsville almost stole that ball. Little high floater, and that was good for Kennedy Williams. Her first points here in this second half. 44-33 now. Collinsville with the lead, and they just grew again. Another three-point shot from Ashley Giannini. Collinsville's been raining down some threes tonight. 47-33, 1:12 left to play here in this third quarter. Into the corner it goes, and a timeout called by Belleville West. So another timeout called by the Maroons. This one also the 30-second variety. So we'll step aside once again for 30 seconds. Back here in just a moment on the K-Hawk Sports Network.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Back here at Belleville West High School, where we have a 47-33 contest going on here now after that three-pointer there by Giannini. And the K-Hawks looking to even that record out at 11-11 for the year. They are at East St. Louis on Thursday. Our next Lady K-Hawk coverage we have for you will be 1 week from tonight at home against Edwardsville. We will conduct our final senior interview on that night. Denasia Willis is the only one that we have yet to interview, so we'll take care of that next week. And the inbound pass comes right at the end of the Lady Maroons bench. Comes into the backcourt for Williams. Williams brings it up, and at the free throw line, a little push from behind by Carson Mode. And Carson will pick up her second. So Bardwell, Mode, Gilmore, and Giannini all have 2 fouls for Collinsville. We have 1 minute to go here in quarter number 3. Inbound pass will be triggered and done so by Missy all the way back out to Lewis. Around back to Missy, it goes into the corner. And she'll throw one up underneath. Lewis sidesteps Mode off the glass. Good for 2 for Lewis. She has 5 points, all of them coming in the second half. Here is Lily Carlisle. Carlisle skirts her way over to the far side, gives it up to Guerrero. Guerrero in the paint. Gilmore off the high glass. Good for 2. And a foul from behind by Lewis. That'll be her third for Lewis. Back to the free throw line, Gilmore. Gilmore has taken a lot of free throw shots here tonight. Giannini had 2, but Gilmore has had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Well, this is going to be number 12. And no good. Rebound belongs to Belleville West. They bring it up. Bounce pass onto the wing now for Brown. Brown to Lewis. Lewis off the glass, good for 2. Lewis is putting in a whale of an effort here in the second half. She had no points in the first half. despite the fact that she started, but now she's up to 7. Gilmore waits it out, takes a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound, that's stolen away from her by Belleville West. Back up to Lewis, in between a couple of Kahawks, high off the glass. And another whistle, and Lewis will be going to the free throw line. Carson Mode will pick up her third. Colin Moore does not like the call. He's letting the referee know. She gets called every time. Lewis went 1 for 2 on her first trip to the free throw line. 32-21. The boys lead at halftime over Highland. Here we have a 49-38 game after that made free throw by Lewis, and she has one more coming her way. And that one's good as well. So, back to a 10-point lead. 8.4 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. Collinsville trying to see if they can get some points, and now Coach Kuhn bringing her girls into the backcourt, try to give some pressure and make them use all of that 8 seconds. Here is Bardwell to Carlisle. Carlisle tries a shot and a prayer, and that one doesn't work, and that is the way that quarter number 3 comes to a close. 49-39 in favor of Collinsville, and we're back with the fourth quarter after a timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224.
Back here at Belleville West, 49-39, Collinsville leading at the end of 3. Took a while for Belleville West to get on the board, but they ended up with 13 points in that third quarter. But Collinsville scored 17 themselves. Calcs led by 6 after 2 quarters and now lead by 10 after 3 quarters. 49-39. Belleville West back to work. Here is Nuri, and Nuri gets it over into the corner now. And that one gets knocked out of the hands of Hall by Bardwell. And Nuri will inbound again and does so once again to Hall. Hall gets it out to Williams. Back over now for Hall. Hall back to Williams, almost picked off by Giannini. Knocked away from Williams by Carlisle. And now Sparks with a three-point shot. That overhit everybody, overshot everybody. That becomes the 18th turnover for Belleville West. Here is Bardwell. Bardwell gives it up on the deep left wing and now into the left corner for Carlisle. Back out to Bardwell. Bardwell in front of her own bench. Top of the key for Guerrero. No look pass back to Bardwell. Splits the defense. High off the glass. Can't get it to go. And the rebound belongs to Belleville West. Maroons, they bring it up. Here is Hall. Hall across the timeline and gets it over to Williams. Into the corner now for Nuri. She'll launch a three-point shot. That one almost got wedged in between the rim and the glass. Collinsville comes away with the rebound. They bring it back up but turn the ball over, do the Kahawks. Back the other way we go for Nuri. Nuri gets the ball into the hands of Hall, although that was quite the task. Outside now for Sparks, and Sparks is going to get fouled by Carlisle. Lily will pick up her first foul. Carly Call checks back into the game. She'll take the place of Bardwell. Inbound pass by Williams to Nuri and around to Sparks. Back over to Williams. She'll launch a three-point shot. That one misses everything. That's probably her worst three-point shot of the night. Rebound belongs to the Kahawks. Collinsville brings it back up. Here is Carlisle. Carlisle with her feet in the logo at midcourt. Will hand the ball off to Guerrero. Guerrero dribbles and gives the ball up to Call. Call uses Gilmore as a screen. Back over to Carlisle. Back out to the top now for Guerrero. Guerrero, no points yet tonight for Ella. I said at the beginning of the night she's sitting at 199 points on the season. Thought for sure she'd get to 200 tonight. Into the corner for Carly Call. All the way back out to Giannini. Giannini into the paint. Into the corner. Guerrero for three. And that's a little short. And the rebound belongs to Belleville West. A couple of three-point tries by Guerrero, but nothing to show for it. And now another foul going to be coming up. And this one's going to go against Collinsville. It's going to be the second one in a row against Carlisle. As Carson Mode due to check back in. Nuri at the free throw line, and she'll hit that one. She went 3 for 4 from the free throw line in the first half. Mode comes in, Giannini goes out. Nuri, free throw line good on both ends. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point contest, 49-41. We have 5:40 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero, shovel pass inside. Gilmore, good move, good for two. Nice job there by Talisha Gilmore. Here comes Williams. Williams gets the ball up to Nuri. Nuri over onto the far side wing now for Missy. Man, that was a big three-point try from way deep outside. No good. Rebound out of bounds. And Collinsville will take over. Bardwell will check back into the game. Guerrero goes to the bench for a rest. Save that energy for the closing moments of this fourth quarter. 51-41. Collinsville stretches that lead back out to 10. Here is Guerrero trying to get across the line. She does so with a pass to Bardwell. Bardwell hands the ball back off to Guerrero. Guerrero looking for a little help now. No look pass. Bardwell high off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Rebound belongs to Belleville West. Maroons bring it back up. We're just under 5 to play here in this third quarter, and Lewis travels with it. Inbound pass will be triggered by Mode to Guerrero. Ella brings the ball up. Across the line. Stops right before she gets to the end of her bench. No look pass over to Carlisle. Carlisle, far side sideline. Gives it up now for Bardwell on the right wing. Bardwell. Across the way it goes to Carly Call. She'll drive. Fingertip. Can't get it to fall. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Belleville West. Gilmore is going to check back into the game. She didn't get much of a rest. Sparks checks back into the game for West. Bardwell with the inbound responsibilities. Gets it to Guerrero and flings it right off of the knee of Lewis. Bardwell into the corner. Carlisle wide open for three. That one skips across the rim. And Gilmore, nice rebound by Gilmore. Collinsville works the ball back outside to Guerrero. Guerrero dribbles with that left hand, throws a no-look pass into Gilmore. Gilmore high off the glass, can't get it to fall, but she's going to go back to the line for a couple of freebies. Foul is going to belong to Lewis. That'll be her fourth. First one here in this fourth quarter for either team. Back to the free throw line is Talisha Gilmore. She's been there a lot tonight. Good on the first. Talisha now with 25 points on the night. Willis will check back in for Carlisle. Lewis will go to the bench. And Wright will take her place. One more shot coming up here for Gilmore. And good on both ends that time. So Collinsville extends that lead out to 12. 53-41. We are halfway through quarter number 4. Here's a drive by Sparks and a foul by Gilmore. That'll be her third. Here is Jayla Sparks, her first trip to the free throw line here tonight. 47.3% is her average on the year, and that one looked a lot better than 47.3%. One more. And that one is no good. And the rebound belongs to Gilmore and the Lady Kahawks. Here is Bardwell, gets it up to Guerrero. Guerrero picks up that dribble, gives it back to Bardwell. Bardwell into the paint, high off the glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Gilmore, put back, good. So Collinsville extends the lead. Now we're out to 13 as we have 3:40 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Bounce pass over on the far side for Hall. Hall gets it inside to Nuri. Outside now for Williams. Williams with a three-point shot. She's done that a few times tonight, but that's the first time in the second half that she's hit a three-pointer. And here comes Bardwell. 10-point lead once again for Collinsville. 3:15 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Bardwell on the wing, hands the ball off to Guerrero. Guerrero from the free throw line, gives it up to Gilmore. Saved by Willis, but saved it to the wrong crowd. And Belleville West looking to come up and dent that 10-point lead. Here is Sparks. Sparks backs all the way up in front of her coach, Coach Kuhn. Three-point shot, high arcing shot, won't fall, but the rebound belongs to the Lady Maroons once again. Shot from the free throw line, no good. Another rebound by Belleville West, no good. Another rebound, still no good. This time the rebound belongs to Collinsville, and the Kahawks get it up to Guerrero. Guerrero passes it up to Bardwell. Bardwell into the paint now for Gilmore. Outside will go, and here is Guerrero. Shot no good. I'm rooting for her to get to that 200 mark. And the rebound on the ground picked up by Belleville West. Lady Maroons bring it up the other way, and another shot that will fall. And that one will belong to Sparks. So all of a sudden, back down to single digits. We're down to 2:10 left to play here in quarter number 4. Here is Carson Mode from the free throw line to Gilmore off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound put up, no good. But Gilmore is going to go back to the free throw line once again. This one's going to go against Nuri. That'll be her her fourth. So Nuri and Lewis have 4. Lewis, is she back out there? I don't see her on the bench, so I'm guessing she is. Gilmore, a little short on that one. Oh, there she is. She was sitting down there waiting to come in. Giannini, Van Dyke, and Lily Carlisle check back into the game. One more shot coming up here for Gilmore. 2:03 left to play here in this fourth quarter. And that one's good. And we have another timeout on the floor. This one is going to be a 60-second timeout, I believe. So we'll take a 60-second timeout as well, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com. Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
Well, we got some sparks flying here now. Coach Kuhn wanted a 60-second timeout. They gave it to him. Referee, I think after about 35 seconds, was rushing him back out onto the floor. So Coach said, I'm taking my full 60, and then the referee started doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they didn't get down and get that ball inbounded in time, so they called another timeout. So we're going to take a real quick 30-second break. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Back here at Belleville West, now they got all that figured out. 2 minutes left to play here in this fourth quarter. Maroons trying real hard here to get this lead back down to a little bit more manageable, but a turnover is not going to help them. That is their 21st turnover here in this game. Sparks will check back into the game. Collinsville gets the inbound pass into Guerrero, and Guerrero will bring the ball up. Guerrero getting out of the backcourt, and a foul by Hall will be her first. And that is just the third foul here in quarter number 4, so 2 more to give before Collinsville shoots. Nice inbound pass. High off the glass. Good for Gilmore for 2. And Talisha now with 29 points. Make that 31. I thought so. Foul coming up against Gilmore. And Gilmore will pick up her 4th. Nope, it's not going to go. Yeah, it is. Yep, that's her 4th. And here is Melania Lewis again. She is 3 of 4 from the free throw line here in this one. And that one's a miss. One more time. That one's good. So Lewis makes it a 10-point game once again. 48 for Belleville West, 58 for Collinsville, and now Coach Moore would like to take a timeout. So we will step aside again, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahawkSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
Back here at Belleville West, 1:17 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville up by 10, 58-48. Carson Mode inbounds. Gilmore trying to hold on to it. She does. Power move to the basket, off the glass, good for 2 more. And Talisha Gilmore now up to 33 points. Collinsville trying to contain, and a rebound belongs to Belleville West. And they will get that, and then they'll call another timeout. 50 for Belleville West, 60 for Collinsville, and the timeouts are flowing faster than the baskets are right now. So we'll be back here in just 60 seconds on the Kahok Sports Network.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem.
Back here once again at Belleville West, 60-50 in favor of Collinsville. We are just under a minute to go, and the Kahawks with the ball. And Belleville West has 2 more fouls to give before Collinsville starts shooting. Here is Carlisle out to Gilmore. Gilmore, she gets fouled immediately by Williams. And for Williams, that'll be her second. Each team now with 4 fouls, so the next one by either team will send the other team to the free throw line. And Belleville West, that's exactly what they want to do right now. 47.3 to go. Into the backcourt it goes to Guerrero. Guerrero moves the ball up across the timeline, shifts directions, and again, a foul. This one is going to be against Sparks. That'll be her first, I believe. Yep. And to the free throw line, it will be Ella Guerrero, so maybe she can get that 200th point from the free throw line, where she is 88.9% this year. Ella, well, you have to give the ball back. Don't know what that was about. Guerrero. Can't get anything to fall tonight, man. One more try here for Ella. There you go. Point number 200 on the year for Ella Guerrero. Bardwell will check back into the game. Collinsville up by 11 with 40 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter. Inbound pass going to be triggered there by Sparks. And Williams picks it up and gives it back to Sparks. Sparks to Lewis. Lewis into the paint. Takes a high arcing shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound is going to be knocked all the way over to the far sideline, and it's going to stay with Belleville West despite the effort over there by Carly Call. But precious seconds do tick off the clock. We're now down to 29 seconds to go. Collinsville up by 11. Nuri, she inbounds, does so to Williams. Williams from the midcourt stripe, gets over onto the left wing. Has that ball knocked away from her by Mode. Now stolen by Carly Call. Call off the fingertip roll, can't get it to go, but she was fouled on the way down court by Hall. So that will send Carly Call to the free throw line. And Carly this year, this will be her first trip to the free throw line as a varsity player. Second foul against Hall. And we're down to 19.6 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Carly Call. There you go. You're on the board, Carly. Well, she was already on the board with that first half three-pointer, but how about the first varsity free throw? She's batting 100. I know, 1,000. One more shot coming up for the sophomore, Carly Call, and she will miss the second one. Rebound. That belongs to Collinsville, and Carly Call tries another shot. No good. This time the rebound belongs to Belleville West, and we're going to have a foul against Carson Mode, and Mode will pick up her 4th. And now it's time for Belleville West to shoot some free throws. Gilmore's night is done. She's on the bench, just 15 seconds left. Nuri at the free throw line. Gilmore ended up with 33. Nuri. No good. Next one is good. And here comes Collinsville. Final 10 seconds left to go. Maroons has figured out they're not going to win this game, so they back off the fouling department, and Carson Mode will just give it up now for Carlisle, and that's going to do it. 62-51 in favor of your Collinsville Lady Kahawks, and Collinsville evens that record out to 11-11 on the year. Time now for the postgame show, brought to you by LC's Pub in Caseyville. LC's Pub, great food, great service, served up daily. LC's Pub in Caseyville, 605 North Main Street. You can give them a call for carryout orders. They're still open. The kitchen's open until 11 o'clock. Give them a call at 618-855-9007. 62-51 final score. Postgame show comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420. Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Collinsville Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our K-Hawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a K-Hawk, always a K-Hawk. Hashtag K-Hawk family. Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking, conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage Team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for K-Hawk fans, before, after, or even during K-Hawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food, like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus, they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows K-Hawk games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, K-Hawk fans' pub of choice.
And once again, we welcome you back into the LC's Pub postgame show here on the K-Hawk Sports Network. Lady K-Hawks win this one here tonight, 62-51. Collinsville down at home right now. The boys are to Highland, 43-42, with 4 minutes left to go in that contest. Let's hope that they can pull that one out. Leading scorer in this one was 33 points turned in by Talisha Gilmore. She was the only Lady K-Hawk into double figures, so I guess that's really all that matters. After that, Lily Carlisle had 8, 7 for Ashley Giannini, 6 for Carson Mode, 4 for Carly Call, 3 for Katie Bardwell, and a 1 point on the night for Ella Guerrero to give her 200 on the season. For Belleville West, they had 3 young ladies into double digits. That would be Kennedy Williams with 18, Mariah Nuri with 14, and then Melania Lewis had 10. After that, it was Jayla Sparks with 5, and Malakia Wright with 2. The rest of the numbers look like this. Collinsville won the rebound battle, 32-25. Turnovers, Belleville West had 21 turnovers. Collinsville had 13. And from the lines, Collinsville, not bad from the three-point line tonight, man. 8 of 11. Or excuse me, that's 8 of 16. So they shot 50% from the ball on the three-point stripe. 12 of 22 from the free throw line for Collinsville. Belleville West had 4 of 13 from beyond the three-point stripe and 12 of 20 from the free throw line. Collinsville and Belleville West were tied after one quarter at 17 all. Collinsville then outscored the Lady Maroons 15-9 in the second quarter to take a 6-point lead at 32-26. The K-Hawks outscored Belleville West 17-13 in the third quarter, and that 10-point lead at 49-39 grew to an 11-point lead when Collinsville got the better of the Lady Maroons in the fourth quarter, just 13-12 for the final of 62-51. That is going to do it for us. Big thank you to Coach Colin Moore joining us in the pregame show and the pregame interview. Big thank you again to Jack for joining us on the camera, Jack Easley, that is. And we are back at you tomorrow afternoon from Camelot Bowl. We'll be on the air at about 3 o'clock with pregame coverage as same two schools go at it from Camelot Bowl. It'll be the final bowling match that we'll carry for you on the K-Hawk Sports Network as Collinsville takes on Belleville West from Camelot Bowl, 3 o'clock with bowling to follow. My name is Todd Duke, and until tomorrow afternoon, everybody have a fantastic rest of your evening.